everybody, it's me, Larasha, Goddess Queen, just me, 23, and this is going to be another zodiac sign reading. And Scorpios, you were up, so this is going to be for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as Venus and Mercury. Or if you're a Scorpio cusp baby, this is going to be for you too. Or if you were just guided to this video and you don't have Scorpio in your chart and you're not dealing with anybody that has Scorpio in their chart, maybe there's some messages in this video for you too. Or if you're a cross watcher and you're dealing with somebody that has Scorpio in their chart, of course, there's going to be messages in this video for you as well. I'm also including North Node in this video too. So if you have Scorpio and North Node, you are included in this video as well. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you have been here for a while, thank you for supporting me. If you're new to my channel, I do give messages to the overall collective before I do give my reading. So if you're pressed on time, you can always go to the timestamp at the comment box. To the timestamp in the comment section of the video if you're pressed on time or if you don't want to hear me talk. Moving forward, if you state your free will to state that I talk too much, you will be blocked and not be able to come back on my channel. One of the gifts that I do have is clairaudiency, so I do have music in the background. Everybody has the availability to tap into this gift, so I'm going to show you how to use it. Everybody that does have the gift, there is some people that have the gift that's more heightened than everybody else, but everybody has the capability to using it. That's one reason why the elite, the people that control life, matrix, they take they make sure that they keep a very, 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 very close eye on the entertainment business when it comes to music, songs, movies, things like that basically produces tones, because they know tones is very significant on helping the overall collective. And what I mean by the overall collective, that means regardless of what race you are, as long as if you are a human being in this lifetime, it is very significant to you to help shift you and help activate you and help activate some of the gifts that you were giving as far as birthright. So that's one reason why they control it so much. Okay, so if you're new to my channel, I am different. I am a different type of reader. I'm here for your overall involvement as far as when it comes to Gaia, when it comes to Earth. And if you don't know what I mean by Gaia, they already have the new name of what Earth is getting ready to be when all these things get exposed. If you have never been to Gaia.com, it is something that you have to pay for. And keep in mind, whenever you are awakening and you start doing your studying, your researching certain things, you're going to find out that certain things are stuff that you have to pay for, or you have to do this in order to get the information. And whenever you have to do that, that's when you really want to pay attention to why I have to pay for it, why are you hiding it, and why it's not displayed in school or so on. Okay. So if you have never been to Gaia.com, go to Gaia.com. A lot of information on the fact of a lot of stuff that's getting ready to happen with the overall Earth. A lot of information as far as the veil falling off. If y'all notice, a lot of things, the Vatican is going through a lot of they're in the news a lot right now because a lot of things that they have been hiding is getting revealed, and only the people that is aware of what's going on is going to pay attention to that. But if you are not paying attention to it, it's all over the news, it's all over the internet, Facebook, about what the Vatican is getting exposed for them. And they're really finding out again that religion was here to control the mass with all the information that they're getting exposed with. So, like I said, I'm here, I'm different. You'll understand the journey that you're in. You'll understand the biggest thing about everything is about bloodlines. And then once you start waking up, you'll start getting information as far as when it comes to your bloodline, where you come from. If your ancestors, your higher self is leading you to certain things for you to research, they're leading you to certain things for a reason. So make sure that you pay attention. Again, I have music in the background. I'm including cusp babies in my readings because your sun sign represents who you're trying to be before you pass over in this lifetime. So if you were born between 2 different zodiacs, that means that you're trying to harness both of those energies before you pass over in this lifetime. So if I state your date of birth, that means that you're a cusp baby. If I don't state your date of birth, that means that you're a regular Scorpio when it comes to your sun sign. Okay. So Scorpio, so Leo, excuse me. Some of y'all probably thinking about dealing with the Leo, and the Leo wants to talk. Okay. Or Leo season could have been very significant to some of you Scorpios, if that's another thing that I'm hearing. But I meant to say Libra / Scorpio, October the 19th through October the 25th. Libra / Scorpio, October the 19th through October the 25th. And then Scorpio / Sagittarius, November the 18th through November the 24th. Scorpio / Sagittarius, November the 18th through November the 24th. Okay. Let's see. What else? It is Capricorn season, so you're going to see a lot of earth energy in a lot of the readings that you watch. Also, possibly in this reading that I do have my vibration on, because that's also about a part of clairaudiency when I was learning the gifts that I had when I was watching other readers, certain things, movies, or if I was reading, or if I was focusing and studying on something, it would there would be some type of tone, or it could have been a distraction from my family, my children, to distract me from what it was that I was watching. So I noticed people's ringers would go off, their phone would vibrate when I was really in tune of what I was watching, even if it was TV or watching, again, a video on YouTube, whatever. And then the other side of the fence is I was not paying attention, so I had to rewind back to get the message that I missed. So you'll find out whichever your side of the fence that you are on that side when it comes to that. So it's on for a reason. Let's see. The cards that I use in my videos have already been shuffled. The main deck, we will shuffle and cut them on camera with your energy, Scorpio. If you're interested in purchasing any of these decks, they're listed in the description box of the video. If they're available for you to purchase on Amazon. If also energy healing, stones, crystals, things like that for your enlightenment. I also have my Illustrator deck. Like I said, sounds, tones, anything that produces tones, cars, trains, anything that produces a sound is going to be very significant from now into the end, till they told me about March, because they're going to include February with this, because again, with everything changing, I am understanding the good side and the bad side as far as when it comes to these holidays. I understand that a lot of people spend time with their family, so they're producing unconditional love. They're getting that time as far as what they need when it comes to certain emotions that they have to heal, or certain emotions that need certain things in order for them to feel a certain way as a human being. So I understand holidays help you with that, but I also understand the hidden agendas behind all of them, the meanings behind all of them. So February is very significant when it comes to love. And since you are on this journey as far as twin flame, twin rays, divine partners, music and movies and all that different things play very significant in those categories when it comes to us in these journeys. So they're including all the way until March as far as when it comes to music, sounds, and things like that. If you're hearing a certain song over and over and over, you're hearing it for a reason. I got this deck. I separated the other cards from it. So the only cards that's on it is the face cards of certain celebrities, actors, actresses, singers, and so on, people that have been in the public. So whenever you see whoever's on this card, think of whatever first comes to mind. Watch the movie, watch a song, whatever it is. If you don't know who this person is, research about them, find out if they're on a spiritual journey, what do they believe in, what have they been in the public about, and then also, if I don't know who they are, I will state, I don't know who this is. If you know who this is, please put it in the comment so me or whoever's watching it can get information and research about this person. Okay. So very interesting deck of cards. So for that, and if you want to know, the station that I have on is Motown on Pandora. The Capricorn reading, they had me do a little bit something different and switched up the music, and they wanted some oldies. So I know a lot of you Scorpios, the Scorpios that's in my life, as far as in my environment, they're very, very old school. They love old school R&B and oldies music, having old souls. Really, whenever, you know, a man or a woman put their feelings in a song, and nothing against these, you know, artists now, but I just know the old, the mind, body, and the soul. If you ever seen them commercials back in the day, that was real love music. Okay, got a new card. I have never seen this card before, so it's going to be very interesting. Scorpios, I see there's new energy that's going to be in your reading, which is good for you. Let's see, trying to make sure that glare. There we go. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me check my time. Okay. Everything is good. Music up. Okay, so North Node, I'm including North Node in the videos because your North Node, it represents your past life karma and the karma that you have in this lifetime. And since it's 2019, 2020, this is the years of karma. So people finding out if they're on good karma, bad karma, how to clear their karma up, learning about certain past lives where they produced certain karma in certain past lives that you were not aware of because of all the brainwashing, the manipulation we've been going through. So a lot of people are waking up, and it's more of a spiritual journey. People are letting go of certain belief systems in order to allow themselves to produce this change, in order for them to stand in their purpose and find out who they really are and where they come from. So the matrix that we are in is real. Okay. So North Node, past life, and this lifetime karma, and then South Node represents your past life karma. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started. So again, this is going to be for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as Venus and Mercury. Or if you're a Scorpio cusp baby, Scorpio North Node. If you are a cross watcher, remember these could be also vice versa readings. So it does not necessarily have to be you, Scorpio. It could be something that your masculine, your feminine is dealing with. Let's say if they were with a karmic or a soulmate or people that's in their environment, you basically pull everybody's energy as far as when it comes to your friends and family members, especially the ones that are close to you, when you know about their business and their information. Okay. And if you're involved in it. Okay. So keep mind of that. So again, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, Venus and Mercury, cusp babies, North Node, cross watchers, or if you were guided here and you don't have Scorpio in your chart. Okay, Scorpios, I'm going to shuffle it 3 more times. This next time, whatever at the bottom of the deck, I'm going to take it as part of your energy. We have the Empress. So this represents Aries. It represents Taurus. Let me get this a little bit more brighter for y'all. Okay. So, okay, this represents Aries / Taurus. This represents fertility. It represents creativity. Okay, this represents boss energy. So let's say if this is your career, it's letting me know that a lot of you Scorpios are, when it comes to your career, you're doing big things. You're taking care of your responsibilities, possibly your own, you know, as far as your own job situation, your own business. Some of y'all could be business owners or taking steps to becoming business owners is what I'm getting from this as well. But when the Empress is when it's upright, excuse me, this represents pregnancy. So some of y'all could be finding out that you're pregnant. This could represent you just basically spending time with your children as far as being a mother, a father as well, nurturing that bond. But this represents goddess energy. It also represents grace, and this represents the wifey status. So there could be some of you Scorpio, let's say Scorpio man, if you know your masculine, your feminine, you are looking at her as far as a wife status, somebody that you can settle down with. I do feel that some of them are wanting to get you pregnant. So let's say if you are a Scorpio woman, the person that you're dealing with is wanting to get you pregnant. They see you as wifey material to you. So there could be thoughts of, having another baby and so on is what I'm hearing. Oh, wow. Yeah, look, baby bump. I just really noticed the baby bump right there. So somebody's wanting to get you knocked up, Scorpio, or Scorpio, you want to get somebody knocked up, or somebody who's watching this reading possibly wants to get somebody knocked up. Ain't no woman like the one I got in that Empress card. Ain't no woman like the one I got. Yes, that's what's on right now. Okay. We have the Queen of Pentacles, which represents Capricorn, Taurus, as well as reverse Capricorn, Taurus, as well as Virgo, and it's reversed, excuse me. We have the Four of Wands being reversed. We have the Temperance card being upright, which represents Sagittarius. And then we have the King of Cups being reversed, which represents Cancer, Pisces, as well as Scorpio. And then we have the Knight of Swords. So who's in your head? Some of them are okay, so I'm hearing two different situations. Some of you Scorpios could be in your head with certain things as far as with your thoughts. When the Knight of Swords comes out, this represents sleepless nights. It represents suffering. It represents loss, as well as doubting a situation. It represents, let's say after you receive the painful truth of a certain situation, at that time, then your mind start wandering. Okay, so realizing the painful truth of a situation. This also represents questioning everything, as well as burdens. So a lot of y'all could be questioning the relationship. Some of you Scorpios, and I'm just gonna be real, it could be an ending. So you could be ending it with an earth sign or possibly a water sign. When these cards are reversed, because I told you earlier that there's two different situations as far as what's going on. So there could be an ending as far as Scorpio, you ending it with an earth sign, or an earth sign could be ending it with you. Or there could be, again, somebody that you're dealing with that's possibly just in these characteristics as far as a Queen of Pentacles being reversed, or a King of Cups being reversed. And with these energies being reversed, what the representation of the card is basically with the Queen of Pentacles, this is somebody that's very materialistic. They could be foolish at times. They also are considered as a gold digger. So there could be somebody that, let's say if you were a Scorpio man or even a Scorpio woman, you could have been dealing with somebody that was more materialistic, just there for you for the money. So let's say if they did see you as the Empress, or if you owned your own business or took care of yourself or made sure that you just took care of your responsibilities, they could have seen you as somebody that could provide it for them, some type of asset. Okay. This also represents selfish energy. It also represents insecurity. So this person could have been somebody that was very selfish. They could have been more focused on themselves and not focused on their masculine or feminine. Or there could have been, let's say, if this is a karmic that's involved, if it's you Scorpio and you're dealing with somebody else that's not your masculine, your feminine, or if you are a cross watcher and you know that your Scorpio is dealing with a karmic or soulmate, they were dealing with somebody that possibly was there just for the money. They could have invested emotionally into this person, because with the King of Cups coming out and both of these cards coming out, the representation of the cards basically putting time and energy, money into a situation, emotions. okay, into a certain situations. And if this is something that you're ending, I feel that this person that you were dealing with, there could have been somebody that was very sensitive with the King of Cups being reversed. This represents being overly sensitive, somebody being very clingy. They could have been, some of y'all could have been dealing with somebody that was a heavy drinker. They could have drunk a lot, or, addicted to certain things. They could have been somebody that was very jealous. Some of y'all were dealing with your masculine, your feminine. They were holding back their emotions from expressing themselves to you, is what I'm hearing. So somebody was hiding emotions as well. But again, selfish energy, also cranky. So some of them were dealing with somebody that was very cranky. They could have been dealing with somebody that was lazy, and they always wanted your masculine, your feminine to provide for you. Or Scorpios, you were dealing with somebody that always wanted you to do everything, okay? And that's the reason why, again, there's an ending to the relationship, because some of y'all are realizing that you were the one that was over compromising in the relationship. You were the one that was providing in the relationship as well, okay? So I do feel that there's an ending to a relationship. You do have the Four of Wands being reversed, and this represents not committing energy. It represents also lack of pleasure. So let's say if they were dealing with somebody that was a gold digger, or if they were dealing with somebody that was emotionally abusive, is what I'm hearing. Emotionally abusive could have been somebody that was very overly sensitive as well, clingy. This person is not wanting to commit to this person anymore. There also has been some lack of pleasure as far as when it comes to the relationship between them and this person, okay? I feel that some of y'all were dealing with somebody that possibly was not ready to commit to you. And again, let's say if they were the Queen of Pentacles or the King of Cups, they could have been, again, investing in other things, more focused on themselves, putting emotions in, let's say if they were the love and leave them person, they would love you, but also loving other people, putting their emotions in other situations. This could have caused you to question the relationship between you and your masculine or your feminine, as far as this person's actions and the things that they were doing. But I do feel, let's say if this is somebody that's coming back from your past, and this person knows that they were doing certain things, they were not honoring their commitment, they were not, honoring their responsibilities when it comes to you. This person is coming back balanced. They're wanting to balance the scales. I feel that this person has been testing the waters as far as when, let's say if you were dealing with somebody that was testing the waters, and they're saying use testing the waters a different way, as far as when it comes to testing the waters, as far as with yourself, finding your spiritual fulfillment. But this way, they're testing the waters as far as, let's say, with other suitors, other people, other things. Some of them were testing other things as far as when it comes to drugs. Let's say if this person has alcohol problem or a drug, or there is an addiction, they were testing waters and other things like that, which was causing them to lack their responsibilities when it comes to the relationship that they had with you, is what I'm hearing. But I feel that this person was testing things out. Let's say if you are on a twin flame or twin ray or divine partner relationship, and your masculine knows that you are their other half. This person was, I don't want to use petty energy, but they knew you were the one. They were being very selfish and still wanting to test the waters to possibly see if there was somebody else that can outdo you. I'm not here. I'm hearing outdo you, or they were trying to see if there was anybody else that can compare to you or even outdo you. And that song coming out, ain't no woman like the one I got. They really mean that, because of the fact of them testing the water so much. Let's say if they were putting emotionally or putting more time into another situation, and again, it was not something that they truly wanted to commit to. They were putting themselves in certain difficulties and certain crises, and now they are questioning everything. Now they're realizing their betrayal in the relationship. Now they're realizing how they made you feel, and how they made you have sleepless nights. So this person is realizing that there's nobody that can compare to you, is what I'm hearing. That you are their true soulmate. You are the one that brings them balance, okay? This is the realization that this person is coming. So this person is having a how do you say it? Epiphany? I know I'm saying it wrong. Okay. Or a revelation, if that's what you want to say, a revelation or a realization to who you really are to them. Okay. And some of them have been holding back their emotions from them expressing exactly how they truly care about you, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, the moon card. So they had that epiphany. There you go. They had that epiphany. They had that epiphany. Things got revealed to them. When the moon card comes out, this represents your shadow self. It also represents dreams, using your intuition. It represents the unknown. So a lot of y'all could be getting certain hidden information, messages that your higher self, your ancestors, are giving you. They're telling you to follow your intuition at this time. The full moon could be very significant to you, Scorpios. Again, you are water. So again, you are the person that I feel that, you know, can camouflage more than any other zodiac when it comes to, you know, take a part of any other zodiac's characteristics. So make sure that you protect yourself during the full moon. Another thing, a lot of y'all are in empaths. So if you are getting certain vibes or getting certain reading certain people's energy, make sure that you follow that, because again, that's a gift that you have. So they're saying for you to pay attention to that. But I feel that a lot of things, there possibly could be some things that have been hidden that are getting ready to be revealed, and some of y'all could be unready to hear the truth of a certain situation. So let's say if your masculine, your feminine was involved in certain things, or let's say if there were certain addictions that you were not aware of, this person is going to be revealing certain truths to you about that, is what I'm hearing. I feel that some of them could have been living in certain illusions, and it could have been, let's say if they were involved in alcohol, drugs. Again, let's say if they were dealing with somebody that was materialistic, a gold digger that knew how to, this person that they were dealing with could have been also somebody that was a mother. That could have been the mother of their child, the father of their child, or they could have been somebody they were dealing with that had children. So they also use that as well as leverage, and made them invest in a situation, made them settle down in a situation. Some of your masculines, your feminines, dealt with a lot of people that had children. Wow, it's going off. And that was the reason why they were dealing with some of these women, is because they were for so long because of their children. So get ready. Yeah, some of y'all are not ready for this truth. This person, he's coming in. Your masculine, your feminine is coming in with this truth. The Knight of Pentacles, they know that they were not investing in the relationship. They know that they were in and out. They were unreliable. They were irresponsible when it comes to the relationship between you and them. This is also represents somebody being very slow moving. So let's say if you were dealing with somebody that knew that you were their masculine or their feminine, and they knew that you and them were going to end up being together, and this person was hiding their emotions and they just wanted to be rebellious and be selfish. I feel that this person was just being very rebellious and being very selfish. And then while they were doing that, they were getting themselves into certain things that was not good for them. So let's say if they were investing in other women or other men, these other women and other men could have had addictions that they were involved in. Let's say if they dealt with somebody that was a drug addict, somebody that did drugs a lot, or somebody that had an alcohol addiction. Some of them possibly again had issues as far as financial stability. So your masculine, your feminine was providing for them. These people were using and mooching off your masculine, your feminine, because again, and using the children as leverage to help and assist them. Your masculine, your feminine just put themselves in more difficulties than what it was with them just dealing with you alone, is what I'm hearing. So I can't knock this person. I understand. And then some of them possibly could have got their hearing. Some of them caught, let's say if they were involved with certain people that were involved with certain addictions, they got themselves in addictions too. And that's where it caused them living in a lot of illusions. them letting go of certain, them not being responsible with their own stuff is what I'm hearing. With the Knight of Pentacles being reversed, this represents, again, being very impatient. So I feel a lot of y'all are very impatient with this person. And let's say if you are not aware of the big situation that this person was involved in, again, I feel that some of y'all are not prepared for the truth that this person is getting ready to bring to you. Okay, is what I'm hearing. The Knight of Swords. So this being reversed, this person knows that there was hidden motives that was been involved with the people they were involved with. So let's say if there was a karmic or soulmate, this person had hidden motives. With the Knight of Swords being reversed, this also represents energy as far as when it comes to being the troublemaker, somebody being very aggressive, again, trying to one-up you. Some of them were involved with certain people. Let's say if the karmic or the soulmate had more money than you, Scorpio, or cross-watcher, you know, your Scorpio was involved with somebody that had more money than you. That person was using that as leverage. Okay. Because your masculine, your feminine was codependent on them. Okay. This also represents recklessness. So this person knows, let's say if they were testing the waters and they were putting themselves in certain situations that they needed not to put themselves in, they know that their actions was reckless. They know that they were being very irresponsible as far as when it comes to what they were doing. They were not thinking clear-headedly. They were not thinking with a clear head is what I'm hearing. They were not thinking with a clear head, and they were investing in certain things that they needed not to invest in. Okay. You have the Knight of Cups. Look, yeah, you have all the knights reversed. This person invested emotionally, financially, mentally in certain situations that was not good for them. Some of them know, again, let's say if they were the one that was being rebellious, they were hiding their emotions, not investing their time, not giving you the offers that they needed to give to you, not spending the time that they needed to spend with you, not giving you the mental, or let's say if this person had issues as far as when it comes to communicating or expressing themselves, them shutting down, or some of them possibly, again, were very harsh with their words. So let's say if there was drugs involved, the drugs basically took over this person's whole emotions and the way that they operated. Look, the King of Pentacles being reversed. Some of y'all possibly have more than one person. Let's say, Scorpio, if you have more than one person, I'm going to put these cards out here, okay? So there's the Queen of Pentacles, which represents Capricorn, Taurus, as well as Virgo, which is reversed. You have the King of Cups being reversed, which is Cancer, Pisces, as well as Scorpio. You have the Knight of Swords being reversed, which represents Aquarius, Libra, as well as Gemini. You have the Knight of Pentacles, which is Earth, being reversed. You have the Knight of Cups, which is water, being reversed. And then you have the King of Pentacles being reversed. So some of y'all possibly could be letting go of an earth sign, a water sign, an air sign, okay? Let's say if there is a Scorpio woman or a Scorpio man and you're involved with more than one person. Some of y'all are involved with, they are possibly like 4 or 5 people that this person is dealing with. 4 or 5 different situations that they invested in. That's why this person is saying that they were reckless. They invested in 4 to 5 different relationships. And that's the reason why this person has such a hard time trying to get out of it. But somebody is getting themselves out of it. Somebody is letting go of the other relationships because, again, ain't no woman like the one I got. So let's say if you are dealing with somebody that is either a Sagittarius or a Pisces, you could be choosing a Sagittarius or a Pisces over these other individuals. If you have that in your chart, Scorpio, that lets you know that your masculine, your feminine is getting ready to choose you. Okay. Or you're getting ready to choose a Sagittarius or somebody that has Pisces in their chart. This could be also somebody that's coming back from your past. That could be an earth sign or a water sign that's coming back from your past that, again, was invested in other situations and not invested in the relationship with you properly. Respect. I said this song. I said RESPCT in my What? It was not Capricorn. Dang it, which reading was it? It wasn't Capricorn. It was one reading, and if I can't remember it before I end the reading, I will put it in the comments so you can go to the comment section. But I did, Aretha came out in one of my readings, and I start singing that song. So it could be significant for somebody. So make sure that you look at the comment section with the timestamp. So I'm going to put it in there. But again, this person knows that they were not respecting you, okay? And especially if they were invested in 4 to 5 different relationships and not invested in the relationship with you, that is true disrespect. And they realize that they're being very, very reckless. Okay? Look, the Sun card being reversed. So this represents fire, Aries, Leo, as well as Sagittarius. It also represents Leo. So there could be a Leo that's coming back from your past. This represents stubborn energy. This represents, again, afraid to shine, and represents burnt out energy. So a lot of y'all could have got burnt out with the situation. Let's say if you knew your masculine, your feminine was involved in other situations because they were not putting the time, the money, and the effort in the relationship with you. You grew very impatient with this person's actions. And again, it was burnt you out. Okay, some of y'all, again, are getting ready to realize the painful truth of the situation, because let's say if your masculine, your feminine is getting ready to bring you this truth about what they were involved in and what they were doing. Again, painful truth of a situation. Some of y'all knew that your masculine, your feminine possibly had a drug addiction or an alcohol addiction that they were covering up. Illness. Yeah. Okay. An illness. Some of them were dealing with somebody that was very arrogant. And let's say if this was the person that had more money than you, this person used that money as leverage, and they did it on purpose. And again, that's their sneaky ways that they're getting caught up in. And that's the reason why your masculine, your feminine is like them putting the money was not even worth all the difficulties and all the heartache and all the pain that they got from this person. They would rather go broke with you. I just heard that. I'd rather be broke with you. The Ten of Wands being reversed. So again, like I said, somebody was over compromising in a certain situation. This also represents overbearing energy. It also represents slander. So some of them were dealing with somebody that was a name dropper. They possibly also used, said bad things about the masculine, the feminine to you, Scorpio. If you were involved with the karmic or soulmate or cross watchers, your Scorpio's involved with the karmic or soulmate. They were name dropping, using your name as leverage to keep your masculine stuck in certain things as well. Some of them were making rush decisions, and with them making rush decisions, let's say if there was alcohol or drugs that was involved, that's the reason why them making rush decisions caused their such a reckless behavior and made them be involved with certain people that was not good for them. It's all right to have a good time, but they had too much of a good time. Look, you have the Devil card being reversed. So this represents Capricorn. I kept saying Capricorn for a reason. So realizing being in a toxic situation, this represents lust. A lot of them, again, if they were under influence of drugs or alcohol, there could have been a lot of lust that was involved, which caused them to be put in certain attachments that they did not want to be in. This also represents breaking free. So I feel that, like I said, there is some of y'all that are involved with our masculine and feminine that is getting ready to break themselves free from this situation. Let's say if they were involved with other relationships that they know that is not their soulmate, or they know that is not their twin flame, their twin ray, or their divine partner, their masculine, their feminine. They're breaking themselves free from that. Some of them are breaking themselves free from addictions, codependencies, and certain things like that in order for them to bring this balance to the relationship to you, okay, is what I'm getting. So let's see, making sure I'm good on my time. So this is what I'm getting from this energy, but this also represents quitting. It represents there could be an ending as far as a job situation. I feel that this person realized that they have hit rock bottom. Some of them have hit rock bottom. Some of them, again, are fed up with the situations if they are dealing with another karmic or soulmate or relationships that are toxic. They're fed up with that, okay? So let's keep going. If this person is coming back, you have the Queen of Wands. So this represents fire energy. So again, Aries, Leo, as well as Sagittarius. This represents playfulness. This represents, again, being the good performer. This person sees you as somebody that's very sexy. They see you as somebody that is strong. Some of y'all possibly had fought for your masculine and your feminine. Let's say if they have been involved with other suitors or other people, they know that you have fought for them, okay? And Rosie Perez has a beautiful smile, so I'm hearing that this person loves your smile, okay? But that's Rosie Perez. The Hermit, and this is Fiona Apple. This represents Virgo. So this person had to do some soul searching again, went within. If this is you, Scorpios, you going within. Meditation would be very significant to a lot of y'all right now. This person, again, did things that they needed to do. Let's say if they were, if addictions was holding this person back, this person did a lot of inner healing in order to remove themselves from certain addictions that they know that was not good for them. And that could have been lust. It could have been alcohol, drugs, codependencies, okay? Codependent on another person, an individual, okay? Hiding back their emotions. This person became the logical thinker. If this is you, Scorpio, you became the logical thinker. A lot of y'all are following the guidance that you're getting, the synchronicities, the signs that your higher self, your ancestors are giving you, okay? The Queen of Swords. So, telling the truth, gaining the clarity, okay? Not putting up with the bullshit. Seeking fairness, being confident, being independent. Okay, so this person is now thinking more clear-headedly. Okay, clear-headed. They became the logical thinker. If they had to cut themselves from certain addictions, alcohol, drugs, that's the reason why they're thinking more clear-headedly. Now this person is motivated. Now they're motivated. Okay, and this is truth. Communication coming in. Real strong communication. Stay optimistic about your love life. So when this person comes in and they bring you this truth, you're going to have to stay optimistic. Some of y'all are not going to be ready for this truth that this person is going to be giving you. Some of y'all have been keeping your hope alive. Okay? So it says positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. You have passion. So it says allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So this person and you and them have strong passion for one another. Okay. It's safe for you to love. It's safe for you to open up. It's safe for you to admit your true feelings to this person. This person is getting ready to really admit their true feelings to you. Okay, some of them possibly didn't think it was safe for them to really be around you because let's say if they were involved with other situations and any of these people had mental issues or made threats, that was another thing that was causing your masculine, your feminine to pull back from you. So it says, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Butterfly spirit says transformation is beautiful. So this person had a major transformation. 11, new beginnings. Ones mean new beginnings. 11, twin flame, twin ray number. Magician, alchemy number. Bobcat spirit, mystery. Life is a mystery. Yes, getting the sign synchronicities, getting the dreams, using your intuition, being guided. The things that we see while we're on this journey makes us realize that life is really a mystery if you are tapped into it. You have an 8 here, which represents movement. chameleon spirit. So it says act as if. So you have a 14 here, which is a 5. So this person, I told you, some of them were dealing with somebody that was pretending, because your masculine, your feminine was basically providing for them financially. Some of them were pretending because, again, they were under the influence of certain drug and alcohol, which was causing them to live in certain illusions and be attached to certain situations that was not good for them. Some of them were in a relationship with somebody because this person possibly was not, as far as when it comes to the parenting skills, as far as with their children, they took on responsibility for that as well. Possessions. Yeah, somebody was holding on to your masculine, your feminine too tightly. Some of them possibly were dealing with somebody that was possibly involved with black magic or spell work. Okay. But this also represents like I said, if they were dealing with somebody that was just there for the assets, or if they were dealing with somebody that had more money than them, they were seeing them as that the possessions that they had over you was going to keep your masculine stuck. Okay, so some of y'all could be losing. Again, I feel that there could be a job that somebody is losing a job. There could be some loss of belonging. So let's say if this person did invest in certain situations or put time and money in other things, there could be some assets that they're losing. So it says belongings, finances, assets, and treasures. You have a 7 here, which represents mystery. You have home. So it says shelter, safety, nurturing, and warmth. This person sees you as home. They know that you are the one for them. You nurture them and give them a different type of feeling than any other person they have dealt with. You have a 4 here, which is stability. Okay, so it says shelter, safety, nurturing, and warmth. Crown chakra. That's the reason why this person is gaining the synchronicities, gaining the messages, seeing the things that they were not seeing before if they were living in certain illusions. Okay, their crown area is activating, their third eye and their crown area, it could be activating. You could be feeling energy on top of your head, your forehead, the back of your shoulders, your neck. That's letting you know that you're having activations there. Wear purple, eat purple fruits, eat purple vegetables. Where, if you're into hair dyeing, dye your hair purple. 43, another 7, okay? Meditation, like I said earlier, would be significant for some of y'all. Isis Oracle deck, Spirit of Isis. It says tribute of the goddess. So that basically represents that some of you Scorpio women, there could be, again, somebody as far as a goddess that you feel that you represent. There could be energy as far as goddess energy that you're tapping into, like Isis. A lot of y'all, again, could be empaths. So there could be, again, certain goddesses that worship the moon. If you are into that, if you like the moon, that helps you get in tune with your higher self, is what I'm hearing too. Okay. Acknowledging and honoring the goddess within you. Main female, they know that you are their main female, okay? So you have a 2 here. So 2 is about union, which is about balance. This person's getting ready to make you their main female. Community, there's going to be somebody that's going to be feeling left abandoned. So let's say if your masculine, your feminine was providing for somebody that did have children, there is going to be somebody that's going to be left out in the situation. And I'm just going to be honest, because the cards are here. But your masculine is not happy in that relationship, and they need y'all to understand that. And that's the reason why it's vibrating that way. So this person is going to be feeling left abandoned. You have a 39 here, a 12, so another 3. So 3s represents connections, your 3D body now connecting with your 5D spirit, your 5D soul. Marriage, this person's getting ready to marry you. And that could be a lot of jealousy between, let's say, if they were involved in other situations, or if this person was the player, the love and leave them type, and did have other suitors. There's women and men that's jealous because you are getting ready. They're getting ready to propose to you. They're giving you the offer for that and not them. So there's going to be a lot of jealous people. Some of them, this is the mother or the father of their child that's going to be jealous because they chose somebody else outside of the person that they had a child with. Okay. Last card, trust. It says transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So again, accepting the past for what it is, trusting the situation between you and them. This person knows that they have to gain your trust again. Gain your trust again. Okay? They know they have to gain your trust again. And they lost your trust. But stay optimistic, especially if this is somebody that you know was invested in certain other situations. And if this person is coming in with a marriage proposal, they choose you. So let go of all that other stuff because they choose you. So hopefully this reading resonates with you. If it does resonate with you, like my channel, subscribe to my channel. And I just want to say thank you and you have a great day.